What's up, everybody? It's your boy Nitro on the channel Talk Like Nobody's Listening. Just on my last video I made, but my computer glitched out or something where there was no sound, so I had to delete it. And but basically, that video was about two different things. The first thing was this report that I saw on Instagram. I follow the Voice Show on Instagram, and the story was white Americans dying faster than being born for 30 in a row due to opioid epidemic, infertility, and expected to be a minority by 2040. And that is just super interesting to me, just because it's like kind of makes sense now why they wouldn't want to give the same, the help that the opioid epidemic is getting. Why there's such a big push for that? They're trying to save those numbers. And really, it's like, if you start counting all the melanated people on the planet, I mean, Caucasians been, white folks, they've been a minority. But a lot of the people in those powerful positions to manipulate the numbers and make it look a certain way. I mean, it's all wrapped up in systematic racism in my mind. It's my opinion. And it's just pretty crazy, man. And all these people getting killed, just a multitude of things that's connected to that. And it just makes sense, man. And the media pushing this whole rhetoric of like, either you got to be this, you got to be that. You can't, like, the media is showing you, is trying to force you guys into a corner. And with a group of people, they want to cut you out of just you with them, you with them. Your numbers ain't big enough to really make change. And it's working. It's happening. We got black people on one side, white people on one side, Mexicans on the other, LGBTQ, all that stuff on one side. It doesn't make sense to me to get real change. I understand people don't want to stand together because you're different, or I get that. But the end result is better for everyone. That's a small sacrifice. Step outside of yourself for your kids and your grandkids. If you can't do that, you can't help someone who don't want to be helped. Like people who believe things are just not true, but they believe it just because they look a certain way, because they are some way. Doesn't make sense. But in that being said, in that same story, there was a town in North Carolina where the population was dying. The story was like open storefronts in this little town, and the population of whites is dying off faster than they can reproduce. And then I'm just thinking like this, as black people in these towns, it's time to put your money together, and do something, make some moves in these towns. Because if there's a certain populace that's dying off and not refilling those slots for businesses, stores, education, fill those slots. I mean, if the time is now. It is all the way is now. I mean, from another page I seen on Instagram is Blue Pillar 44, real smart dude, real good dude. And he put 40% of black America's unemployment rate. That's 44 million black people in the U.S. That's million, so that's trillion. So that's 1,300,000,000,000 black American annual spending. 1% spending towards black-owned businesses. That is enough money to do your own, take care of yourself. And that's just financial education. I mean, I'm not innocent. I throw away money like the next man. But we got to find a way to make that money stay inside of our community. I listened to an interview from Dame Dash, and he said he had a Jewish friend who called African American money liquid money because as soon as we get it, we're spending it outside. Like it just, buy black, man. I'm not saying don't buy up from other races, but your first option need to be somebody who look, especially black people, you know, black businesses. This is not represented enough, not enough coverage, but it's getting out there, and I appreciate it. I try to buy black when I can. That's just the thing. But just with the Black American period, there's enough spending power to throw things off balance. But us as black people, we have to trust other black people. We have to at least give them a chance, business wise. I'm gonna at least try them out and see what's up. Like, don't go in there with the, man, I ain't fucking with them because they black, man. They price is too high. That don't make sense to me. It shouldn't make sense to you. But moving forward, all I'm saying is put your money together. Now is the time to move forward, strive forward. There's enough materials and education out there where there's no excuse for anybody not to be doing anything. Attitude and effort. It's the bottom line. But in my mind, we need to put our money together, make something happen. Because Dr. Boyce Watkins, he's just like he always says, and I heard him say in a couple different videos, if you're not signing your own checks, basically you don't have the key to your own destiny. Because if you're not signing your own checks, you're depending on somebody else to pay your way, so to speak. Even if you are doing the work, it don't matter because they can fire you at any time, and then you still don't have a job because it's a job. You don't work for yourself. It's not your business. But that being said, not much more to say. If you like what I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like the video, tell a friend, tell them about me. Nitro, this is Talk Like Nobody's Listening. My bad, I'm always rocking back and forth because I'm always moving. But like I said, hit subscribe, hit the like button. I'll probably post once a week or something like that. If you got any comments, questions, don't be afraid to drop it in the messages or in the comments section. Thank you very much.